Hi everyone, and welcome to the Vane 0.023 update summary. It's been a while since we've made one of these, now that we're publishing weekly updates on news.vane.gg. We're happy to announce the new update is now live on Steam, so check it out when you get a chance. There have been a lot of changes since 0.022 released on Early Access, and we'd like to cover some of them here. Do note that this isn't a changelog, and for a complete list of changes, please visit the Steam announcement linked in the description. Starting things off on a bright note, you can now commit suicide with firearms. This is a faster way to get rid of the zombie virus than waiting it out. There's been a lot of multiplayer improvements. You can now directly connect to servers and apply a whitelist to servers you own. We also improved a few issues in multiplayer. For example, vehicles should now load in way faster. We did a lot of rebalancing of all loot and crafting across the board. Stats, items, tools, and dismantling have been rebalanced based on community feedback. We started work on gamepad support. You'll now see gamepad buttons when using one. The game pauses when controllers disconnect. We added an invert horizontal setting, and you can now operate lockpicking with a gamepad. We'll continue work on this over the next little bit. We've optimized performance across the board. There have been a few changes regarding zombie spawning. Zombies should no longer spawn super close behind you, and you won't find zombies in houses that you've cleared. There's an entire set of new foliage and forests in the game now. It's way more varied, higher quality, and more detailed. We've audited it for performance as well. Double doors are now a singular entity, so you can't magically have one of two doors locked. A bunch of new plant seeds have been added. You can now find and grow artichokes, broccoli, cabbages, cauliflowers, eggplants, garlic, and watermelons. Some furniture has been updated. Rugs are now movable, and weapon cases can be placed on walls. Fluid containers, like a water bottle, and fluid tanks, like a gas pump, have had a lot of usability added between them. For example, you can now fill fluid containers directly from fluid tanks. Gas pumps now require power to function, so after the power goes out, gas will be much scarcer until you can power the pumps yourself. Behind the scenes, we've written a new persistent blood and corpse system. This should network and perform way better than blood and corpses in the previous version. You can now build cameras instead of needing to take them from places with them already. Glove boxes and trunks now have unique items found in them that make more sense per vehicle. Police cars will have police equipment, and ambulances will have medical items. A new crafting branch has been introduced, crystals. These resource nodes are found in certain caves. The material will be used in crafting glass items, such as binoculars. Underwater caves have been added to the map. You'll need an oxygen tank and rebreather to get down there safely. While they're secluded and have no zombies in them, your electronics will be damaged, at least until we add plastic bags to the game. You can now refill oxygen tanks from car tire pumps at gas stations. Oxygen detectors have been added to the game as well. Some areas, like very deep caves, have non-breathable air, so these will go off when you enter one. Sunken ships have also been added to the map, with rare and unique loot. Workbenches can now have a quantity entered for easier bulk crafting. There's a new hunting system. You now need to attempt to get parts of the animal off them, the success of which depends on your survivalism skill. You can butcher them, take their limbs, extract their blood, and more. In addition, birds that you can shoot down are now cookable and edible. Over 100 fish have been added to the game. You can collect and view them in your journal. Fishing rods can have exchangeable bait, and different baits will catch different fish. Some fish are seasonal, and some are only catchable at certain points of the day. A bunch of placeholder art has been replaced. Sodas and vending machines now have new, custom art and names. Skill magazines and skill books now have actual covers and titles, and we've added a new item inspection menu to the game, accessible by clicking an item icon. There are new custom animations for the 38 Special. These look quite good compared to our placeholders, and we intend on adding appropriate custom animations to all of our weapons. They're still work in progress though. Movement speed settings have been added to the game settings. Projectors have been added around the world. These allow you to play videos and movies on a wall instead of just on TVs. Text scale settings have been added to the game, and we've increased the default text size across the board. There have been a number of skylighting changes and fixes, and we've done an optimization pass on all the lights in the game. Thermostats are now found in houses. We rewrote the interior heating and cooling algorithms to use these. Radiators are now wireable, and central heating and cooling are now separated, with some buildings having one, but not the other. We added AMD FSR to the game, which should help if you have a lower-end GPU. We will add DLSS if there's enough interest. Finally, we've updated the pet photos. There are now over 480, and you can see a unique ID on each item in case you like to collect them. So that about wraps up the update summary. This is an incomplete list, like I said at the start. For the complete list, please check the Steam changelog linked in the description. The update is currently live on Steam, on both the demo and early access release. If you haven't yet, be sure to join our Discord for more frequent updates. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.